RFK Jr.'s vaccine panel to review long-approved jabs for children. The new members of U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s panel of vaccine advisors will review long-approved immunization schedules for children and teens. The 7 members of the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, ACIP, met for the first time on Wednesday, weeks after Kennedy ousted all 17 of their predecessors. The ACIP recommends who should be vaccinated and when these immunizations should occur to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. Ahead of the meeting, public health experts and politicians raised concerns about the qualifications of the new members, several of whom are vaccine critics. The health secretary sparked uproar when he removed all of ACIP's members on the 9th of June and then handpicked 8 new members to serve on the panel, including one who dropped out hours before the first meeting. Wednesday's meeting began with the new chair, Dr. Martin Kulldorff, telling the panel that he was fired from his job as a professor at Harvard University because he refused to get a COVID-19 vaccine. Dr. Kulldorff also announced the panel would launch new working groups to examine child vaccination schedules and vaccines that were approved 7 or more years ago. He said that whether it was wise to give the hepatitis B vaccines to newborns, a shot proven to be safe and effective at preventing the infection that causes liver cancer, would also be reviewed, as would vaccine schedules for measles. Examining vaccines licensed 7 or more years ago raises concerns because it suggests their approval process was flawed, said Bill Hanage, a professor of epidemiology at Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. "I cannot think of any rational reason you would look at that and think it to be the case," he said. The panel was initially meant to vote on recommendations for shots against RSV, a respiratory virus that can be dangerous for infants, but that has been postponed. On Thursday, the group is scheduled to hear a presentation on the use of thimerosal in vaccines given by Lynn Redwood, a former leader of Children's Health Defense, an anti-vaccine group Kennedy used to run. Ms. Redwood has been hired by the CDC to work in its Vaccine Safety Office, according to the BBC's US partner, CBS News. The decision for the panel to discuss thimerosal, a mercury-based preservative that has not been used in most vaccines for decades, was perplexing, Professor Hanage said. In the past, he added, ACIP's members had a wide range of vaccine expertise and would scrutinize vaccine recommendations for months. This time, Kennedy chose a panel of people that are like him, people in the past who have shown an anti-vaccine bias, said Dr. Paul Offit, a former ACIP member and director of the Vaccine Education Center at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. One of the new ACIP members was planned to be Dr. Michael Ross, but he withdrew this week ahead of a review of members' financial